So we're going to start from the beginning. I'm here at tradingview.com. I have an account here where there's different levels of memberships, and they give different perks and benefits. So based on what you want and how much of a budget you have for it, you can sign up for a membership. There's different levels. They have a free, you can come on here and chart for free also. So don't get that twisted. But I would say, the more you put into this, the more you're going to get out of it. So, I do have a high level membership, and I think that it really helps me, maximize what I get out of these charts and make more profits. So in the end, it is kind of worth it for me. But everyone has their own agenda there. So first thing you want to do is go to charts. Click on chart. And it's probably going to, since I already have everything set up, it's probably going to have my indicators already listed. Let's see here. Okay, yeah. So it pulled up Ethereum. I wanted to do the Ethereum chart, but it has all the it doesn't have my moving averages, but it has the volume and all of these already here. What I'm going to do is just delete, go to this panel over here and delete each one of these indicators so I can show you from scratch how you would do it. The volume one is up here in this left corner, and I'm just going to highlight over that, get rid of the volume. So this is what your cryptos are going to look like when you search for them in the corner here. And just so you know, you click in that left box right there. It'll pull up a symbol search box. You're going to use the abbreviation of your crypto to search. So if I'm looking for, let's see, we've been talking about COTI a lot. So COTI, COTI, boom. And it's going to bring up all the different pairings that you can trade, that it has a chart for, at least, that you can trade COTI with. So USDT or Tether, Bitcoin. And it's also going to have the different exchanges, charts for the different exchanges. So whether you're on KuCoin or Binance or whatever, some of them are going to be very much the same. For COTI, it is not. That's kind of why they have the two there. There's a little price difference. So you have to make sure that you're on the right exchanges chart and the right pairing. So if you bought COTI with Tether, you want the Tether chart, USDT. If you bought COTI with Bitcoin, you want the BTC chart. These are two totally different charts. They will not look the same, and the same trading strategies will not work for those two charts. So be very careful of that, guys. You will always see in the corner which pairing I use to post a chart with. So we're going to go, I'm going to select Binance and USDT. But I'm actually going to do Ethereum, a little, something more well known. So I'm looking for Ethereum USDT on the Binance chart. So there we go, right here. It was a little. You see how far down that was? I had to search for it a little bit. But we have Ethereum USDT, Ethereum Tether US, and the Binance crypto chart. So boom, and there we are. Ethereum. You have your time frames here. So a lot of times you'll see me post a chart and it'll say ETH USDT 4-hour time frame. That's where I'm getting this from. The different time frames here. We're just gonna go under 4 hour just because, and that's that's how you can resize your chart to get something that you can see, and you just use the wheel of the mouse to extend the length. And you can kind of minimize it or let it sprawl out there. Okay, so the first indicators we want are the ones that show up at the bottom down here. Those four are called the volume, the RSI, relative strength index, the stochastic RSI, or the stock RSI, and the MACD. So the first one, we want to go up here to indicators, and you'll know, I've personally set up a template for all these indicators. As you see, we have the stock RSI, the RSI, the MACD, the 5 different moving averages, and the volume. So once you get these all set up, you can go over here and save an indicator template. It will save all those templates right there for you. You can come down and click whatever you name it, and it'll bring up all your indicators for any crypto that you search for. Makes it a lot faster. But we're not going to do that right now. So I need to go to the indicators button. And I do have a lot of these already favorited, so they're right there. But if you need to search for them, the first one we're going to pull up is just simply the volume. So VOL, that brings up volume, you know, and you want to make sure you select the right one, just simple volume. I do already have it highlighted. So boom, and there you are. Our volume is down here. Okay. Next, we want let's go with the RSI. And type in RSI, and you want to make sure you get the one that says relative strength index. You know, it'll have highlighted in blue, you know, the important characters that you want, that you're searching for. So relative strength index, boom, and our relative strength index has shown up. And we do have some settings. Our pro trading group has specific settings for this RSI indicator, and I'm bringing those over into the kleptos group as well. So what we want to do is just resize it. You know, you can do the double bar there in between indicators to resize things. On the side here, you can squeeze it and expand it. You can move this up and down as well if you click on that side. So you have all these different things you can do. So we're going to get it centered, expand it a little bit so we can see it, make sure it's not too wide. And then over here on the left side, you can highlight over the RSI panel. You can highlight over that, and you're going to want to click settings there. This is going to bring up inputs and styles under your settings. The settings for the RSI on the upper band will be 80. As you can see, it was set to a default of 70. And for the lower band will be 20. That's just how it is. I'll show you why in just a second. I don't mess with the middle band. Over here for inputs, we're just going to leave it as is, I believe. Yeah, length 14. I don't think we mess with that. But I can check and see what they do in group really quick. It doesn't say. Yeah, he still has it RSI 14, so we're gonna leave it there at 14. Sorry, just wanted to check that. Okay, so leave that at 14. But now you see that we have, you know, our RSI says 80 at the top band, 20 at the bottom band, and as you can see, your price action really respects those parameters. Of course, it can go over that and be in the 80 to 100 range and be oversold for a long period of time. But anytime it's over this upper band, that means it's overbought. Anytime it's below this lower band, it means that the crypto is oversold. So these are great indicators, and we'll make individual videos about each of these indicators and how to use them. For now, what you want to do is get all of them on your charts so you can start. So we've got the first two. You've got the volume. We've got the RSI up. Next, we want to look for the stochastic RSI. And this just tells a little bit of a different story than the regular RSI. So there we are. We have the stochastic RSI, not just the stochastic. Make sure you're getting the stochastic RSI. Click on that. Boom. And that's great. We want the same thing for the stochastic RSI. We want to size it so it's not too big. Make sure it's where we can see it. Highlight over the panel over here and click settings. For style, you can change the colors to make them more visible. I used orange and blue because it's easier for me to see the two different lines. And I think that's it. I think it's already going to be set to 80 and 20 by default, which is good. So we won't mess with anything else. And I'll go back to the chart I was looking at to verify that. Yeah, 3, 3, 14, 14. You can always look at these numbers here in the corner to make sure your settings for these indicators are correct. So at 3, 3, 14, 14, I go back to mine, and it says the same thing, 3, 3, 14, 14. The RSI says 14. So we're good with that. All right, now we've got 3. Now we want the last one, which is going to be the MACD. So we're going to go in here, type in MACD. Boom. MACD, click on it. It's a little laggy because of the VPN. Should show up in a second though. And boom, there it is. So the MACD, we got your histograms here. Remember, there are individual videos that I've given you access to in the group of 48 videos. There's individual videos about each of these indicators to help you understand them, set them up properly, understand how to read them and what they indicate. But we will do short videos of our own on that as well. So now you've got the same down here. You're going to leave that one alone, I'm pretty sure. Let's verify that by looking at the chart. Yep, 12:26 close 9. What I have here is 12:26 close 9, so we're going to leave that alone. And basically the bottom half of our chart is set up. You can, like I said, do things to make it look prettier if you want. Give yourself more room for the actual graph. All right, got those four. Now the last thing we need to set up are our different moving average lines that show up on our line graph or on our bar chart here. So we have 5 different moving averages that we need. So we're going to go to indicators, and what you're going to do is simply type in moving average. And you want to take the one that simply says moving average. Highlight, favorite all of these as you do them so that you can bring them up more easily if you do not make a template. Or if you do make a template, you still want to highlight these so you can bring them up anytime on any chart. So moving average, boom. Over here in the corner, we're waiting on it. It's setting up our moving average. And boom, there it is. It's on there. It's going to by default set up the 9-day moving average. We want to go ahead and adjust those. So if you've noticed on any of the charts I post, there's 5 different moving averages. It starts with the 21-day moving average. That's the very first one. So we are going to highlight over the moving average that you see here. Click settings. Under the length, that's what we're going to change to the 21. We're going to leave the rest alone. Click on style. And we have a set color standard for each of the moving averages so that we can chart and understand them all the same and see them clearly. The 21-day moving average is always going to be this white or grayish white color. I like the grayish white color. So yeah, that's that. Boom. Our 21-day moving average, as you can see in the gray white here, is up there. And you can see how the price action respects the 21-day moving average. That's why it's a popular moving average to use. Next. All right, next is the 50-day moving average. So back up to indicators. You can type in moving average again, or if you've highlighted it from the first time, you can just simply click on this. So for speed, I'm going to click on that. Get out of there. Highlight over it. Click on settings. For inputs, we're going to the 50-day moving average. For style, I'm pretty sure that one's always going to be red. And boom. So there we are. We have our 21-day, our 50-day is up. You can even click on the little eyeball here and it'll take these away. You know, so there you are. Mess with those. They're back on. We want our next one. We got 3 more to do. Moving average, boom. Actually, I'll just click it 3 more times actually, and it'll bring up three more that I can adjust. So for the third one, we are going to put in the 80-day moving average. Boom. Over to style. The 80-day is always going to be, I have forgotten. So the 200 is yellow. Well, let's go to my. That's not my chart. That's my chart. Oh, purple. Purple or like a violet color. So we will find that. Boom, there we go. Okay. And the next is going to be the 100-day moving average. Length input box, we're going to type in 100. We're going to go over to style, and that one should be blue. Last but not least, we have the 200-day moving average, which is an extremely important moving average. Because when you see price action moving around there, that's a big indicator of what's about to happen or not happen. So type in 200 under the length input. For style, the 200 daily moving average is always yellow. All right. So anytime it's passing through that 200, you know, some big things are happening. But there you are, guys. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 indicators here at the bottom. Our volume, our RSI, stock RSI, MACD, and then we have our 5 moving averages that we need to keep up with price action and to see, you know, how the momentum is swinging. And that's pretty much it, guys.